Hi, this is my submission for the challenge SFTC SpringCM document sync app. For this challenge, what I have done is I have taken the code, existing code, and I have uploaded the Node.js application into my Heroku. So you can see that this is my Heroku app, and what I did was I configured as per the instruction document the Heroku app to point to the SpringCM. So it is pointing to the this SpringCM account that which I am using in my developer org. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna show you how I have changed the code to upload multiple attachments to run a batch job instead of like a future method. So let me take this account and let's go ahead and upload multiple attachments. Let's do this, and this is nothing but a code that is I'm using for the testing purposes. So I'm executing this code. Let's see. Okay. So you can see that there are like all the attachments that are added over here. Test attachment demo for the pyramid constructions. So if you go to the Apex jobs, so the job is still starting. So while we are waiting for the Apex jobs to execute, so there are two batches. Since we have like 12 records, I split the job into like 10 records per batch. So you can see two batches. So while we are waiting for this one to finish, let me go ahead and show you the code. So this is a trigger that's already present. So what I did is I added this Apex class batch SpringCM upload. So what this Apex class is doing is it is getting the attachments. It is going into the execute method and getting the default settings for the SpringCM. And I have a class called audit log manager. So what this audit log manager does is it logs the record, every record that is being uploaded to the SpringCM. It logs with different statuses, so you can set the status, or you can save the record, you can set the folder path. You can do multiple things with this one. So what I'm doing is I'm basically going through each and every attachment, and I'm again calling another class called SpringCM attachment manager, which is basically creating a structure, folder structure, and doing a HTTP callout. And based on the status, I'm setting the statuses. So if the status code is green and red, I'm setting its error. And if there is an exception, callout exception, it's error on the Heroku. And if there is a actual exception, there is an error on the Salesforce side. And if there are no exceptions, I'm setting it to complete, and the message would be a null. And when the bad job is done, it will send an email to the person who submitted the job. Let's see if it is complete. So still the bad job is processing. So while we are waiting for the bad job to process, I'll show you the SpringCM record, how it looks. So these are all the example records that I have been testing. So you can see that there is an audit ID, attachment ID, the parent object status, and the folder path. And since the status is complete, there is no message or error message. But for let me show you some examples of the errors. So you can see that this is how the message comes up if there is an error. Let's see. So yeah, so the Apex jobs generally take a little bit time because of the availability of the resources. But there is also this thing called a reload attachment. So you can see that this button is added. So if there is an error, and you can click on the reload attachment. But if you try to click on the one that is complete, like this one, so this one is complete. So if you try to reload, it says that record already uploaded. So you cannot basically reload the attachment onto the SpringCM record unless you wanted to do it from the actual object. But you can reload the attachment from the error record. And what I am doing is, let me show you the code. So this is a reload attachment button. It's a simple JavaScript. I'm just getting the ID and I'm passing it to this audit log manager dot reload attachments class, which is nothing but a web service thing. Uh, if it is one, it directly calls the record. I mean, it directly calls the HTTP request. But if it is more than one, it calls the batch job to execute in batch. Oh my god, it's still processing. Yeah, sometimes it's kind of crazy because of the Salesforce batch thing. We don't know. I mean, it just takes, it keeps processing even though it's just two records. It just takes time to process. Also, there is also I have done like let me show you the test code. So you can see that so these are all the test coverages for all the classes that I have. So everything is above 85. So the tests are also covered good. Okay, so you see that the batch job is done. So it processed successfully and it has uploaded everything. So let's see. So you should see now we have 28, right? So it should add up like 12 more, which we did, like it should be 40. So you can see that there are like 40 records. And let's see the status. So you can see the status for the pyramid constructions, that's the account. And we have the folder path as well. So all this have, so everything is complete and the status is good. So let me go here, account. So that's the pyramid construction one, and you can see that it attached everything. So that's basically working good. So let me go ahead and see if I can find an error. Think of this one as an error, right? So this one is error. So this is the attachment ID. So it's on the account. So this is there. So test attachment log 2 is an error record and it's on gene point. So let's reload this one. So it's done since it's only one record, so it's really quick and it's uploaded. So it said that it uploaded. So let's see if we can find one on this is our thing. Gene point one. There you go. The one just we uploaded, test attachment log 2. So it got uploaded successfully. It's really quick. And also I have tested uploading up to 5 MB of data and it worked really good. And let me show you the reload multiple attachments as well so that you know. So if you wanted to reload multiple attachments that have errors or that doesn't have errors, basically what it does is it filters out based on the status. So you don't have to worry about filtering out over here. So it says that the batch request submitted upload. So there is a batch job that runs behind the scenes again. So you just have to like wait again. Let's see. So you see that there is this batch job. So I do not want to wait again. But you can basically upload up to 5 MB. I tested it and it worked fine. So that's basically it. That's all I have. I hope you like my submission. Thank you. Let me know if you have any other questions. You can shoot me an email as well. Thanks. Bye bye.